Why is crisis management so challenging? First, we need to understand the nature of the crisis as a situation. We need to understand that we have a risk realization, something which we might have had concerns or fear would happen, now finally does. This creates stress and fear and worries within the organization as well as with our customers. We also realize our dependencies in a new way, both internally and externally. So the world as we knew it no longer applies. So when I think I have all the help from others available, they no longer trust us. They have lost the confidence in us as an organization. So we often stand more alone than we actually count on. We also need to apply new ways of working into this new situation. And anyone which have worked with changing the way of working within an organization during peacetime have an understanding of how difficult this can be. And now it goes from one second to the next, forcing us into thinking differently, prioritizing differently, and use different tools. On top of that, we also have the crisis of confidence. We can no longer deliver our values and products as promised, meaning that the clients and also the outer world loses the trust in our ability to actually maintain a good delivery. All these 4 challenges are each of them challenging enough, and when the crises occur, we get all the 4 of them at the same time. To be able to meet this situation requires a very systematic and holistic approach, both when it comes to building the ability in a proactive sense, but also during a crisis situation. We need to work proactively with minimizing our exposure and the likelihood of crisis situations to occur, as well as constantly improving our capability to actually act upon, identify, and handle the situation and restore our deliveries. This systematic approach includes different perspectives. We need to work with our individuals, ensuring they have the right competence. We need to work with our organization, ensuring that we have a clarity in roles and responsibility. We need to have it all documented in a user-friendly way to support us during such a situation. We need to have the right tools in place to help us, and we need to have a clear scheme for our communication. Applying such a systematic approach, a framework to our crisis management ability, helps us both to evaluate where we stand and also making sure that we have the right ability developed over time. The systematic approach we apply is the way to rule crisis complexity with simplicity.